here today with another dupes video. I recently put up a dupes video of dupe highlighters. I also have a foundation dupe that has been quite popular here on YouTube. You guys have been loving it, which is great. But even better than a dupe video, this is a collab video with Nicole or Youngwildpolished. We are both doing a dupe video, which I love Nicole's channel because she features a really nice variety of like high-end and drugstore. Plus, she's hilarious. So if you like to laugh, if you like somebody who is spunky, has an awesome personality, and is just super fun to watch and also has really great videos, you need to check out her channel. It'll be linked down below as well as her video. But today we're gonna get into some dupes, and a couple of these products are not like 100% spot on, but to me, I feel like they're a really good alternative because some of these might be really expensive or they might be limited edition and you're unable to get your hands on them. So while they might not be 100% exactly the same, they will be similar enough that you probably wouldn't be able to tell when you applied it, and you're also saving a lot of money or getting something similar to a product that may be limited edition. I'm hoping you don't hear whatever like yard work is happening outside. It's not even at my house or my neighbor's house. It's like 4 houses down, but they have a blower that they will not stop blowing, or a lawnmower or something. It's been going on for literally 40 minutes. And a girl's got to film while Ethan is at school. So I'm just gonna have to roll with it and hope that my mic is not picking that up. So let's get with the first one. This one I have actually a video on, the Lemare versus the Hydro Boost. I found this little dupe out one day and it has been probably one of my favorite dupes because I honestly can't tell a difference. I could do half my face in Lemare, half my face in the Neutrogena Hydro Boost, and I can't tell a difference. It lasts the same on my skin. It wears all day. The texture, finish, everything about it looks identical. Absolutely love it. This is $110. This one's about $13 to $16 depending on where you pick it up, but it's absolutely phenomenal. I will link that video down below so I don't need to talk about it too much, but I have a first impressions of this as well as a dupe video for these two. Probably one of my favorite dupes because I think like the amount of money you save is just like astronomical and it's such a good dupe. This one is very similar. It's not like 100% spot on, but it is a nice big price difference. The first is the Nars Laguna Liquid Bronzer. I am a huge fan of this. I love it so much. The packaging is beautiful. It has a pump. I mean, a lot of what you're paying for is packaging and the Nars name. The product, of course, is fantastic. It's a really nice liquid bronzer. It blends beautifully into the skin. Very easy to apply. It's awesome. And the dupe that I found, or something that's very similar, is the Wet n Wild Cushion Contour. And this is in Cafe au Soleil. This feels exactly the same. All right, the packaging is obviously not as nice as the Nars packaging, but the product inside is fantastic. It is light and just like the same texture, like identical texture as the Nars one. The color is just a smidge different, just a smidge. Not enough that you're actually gonna notice when it goes onto the skin, but when you blend them both out, they feel like skin. They blend so easily and so nicely. Cafe au Soleil by Wet n Wild is just a slight bit darker. That is this one right here. It's a little tiny bit darker, but honestly, when it goes on, you're not gonna notice a difference. It's gonna blend into the skin so beautifully. This is super cheap as well. It's probably around the $5 mark, where this one I wanna say was maybe like 38, 40 something dollars. So there is quite a big difference in price. Now granted, the packaging is not as nice, but the product inside, in my opinion, is just as good as the Nars one, and it's so incredibly beautiful. So that is dupe number 2. All right, the next is also like a smidge different in color, but close enough that if you missed out on Delphic from MAC, this one I think you'll get the same effect from, and it's gonna be beautiful. Now Delphic is a limited edition. It is their Studio Sculpt Bronzing Powder. It's beautiful. It's a little bit more of like an orangey color, and it does blend really nicely into the skin. I feel like it doesn't swatch as good as it does apply, but it's a really pretty bronzer, blends beautifully into the skin. But if you missed out on that, or you don't want to fork out the $20, $30 for a MAC, this is the L'Oreal Glam Bronze in 02 Medium. One, you're getting a huge amount of product. And the color is quite similar. Now, the Delphic from MAC has a slight bit more of a sheen to it, but I feel like even the Glam Bronze does have a sheen like a very subtle sheen. So while this may not be 100% spot on color dupe, I do feel that when it is applied to the face, there's not going to be that big of a difference or that big of a variation of color on your skin. And this just blends so nicely. So if you missed out on Delphic or you're looking for another good bronzer like Delphic in the same kind of color family, I would recommend checking out this Glam Bronze from L'Oreal. The next one is for the Makeup Forever. This is their Micro Finish Powder, and it is a white powder that you can use to set your makeup, set your under eyes. It's just really great for blurring out any imperfections. It goes on so smooth you're not going to be able to see it. But if you want a cheaper alternative, this is by e.l.f. and this is their sheer powder. It's newer. It is very, very light. It's very, very finely milled and silky feeling. It's so nice. It literally looks like it just blurs out any imperfections. It makes your skin incredibly soft. It just kind of like erases any fine lines or pores. So if you are looking for a really good translucent under eye powder and maybe the Makeup Forever one is too expensive for you, or you want something to try something new, I'd definitely check out this e.l.f. Sheer Under Eye Setting Powder. The last one that I have for face, and this one is going to be a little bit of a variance, but I think it's still considered a good dupe because the dupe I find is a little bit more wearable actually. So the Pat McGrath, this is the iridescent pink pigment. This is now really hard to get a hold of or impossible, and it's a beautiful like shimmering, it's a really beautiful iridescent white pearl with like a very strong pink shift, as you can see there. Absolutely stunning. Well, NYX just came out with these duochromatic, this is in Snow Rose. It has the same pink shift, but it's not as intense. I feel it's almost more wearable because it's more of a subtle pink rather than a very, very strong pink. I know in the viewfinder, this looks very, very white, but I feel when it's on your cheeks, you definitely get a pretty strong pink shift. Maybe I'll try it on. Let's try it on. So here is the Pat McGrath brush. We're gonna do this side with the pink. So it has just a really strong pink shift to it. And then let's go ahead and put it on this side. This is the NYX one. Can you see, I feel like the NYX one, when you apply it to your cheeks, it gives a stronger pink than when you swatch it. And between the two, like looking in my viewfinder, I can't tell a difference. The NYX one has a strong pink, this one has a strong pink, and I don't feel like there's a difference between the two. Heavy swatching, yes, but actually when it's applied to your cheekbones, I don't notice a difference. I don't. It looks the same to me. In the viewfinder, in my camera, in my mirror, it just looks the same. So I think this is actually a really good dupe, even though when you swatch it on your hand with a heavy swatch, it doesn't appear to be a good dupe, but actually when it's applied, it's a dupe. The last ones are lip dupes. I think they're fantastic lip dupes. The first is for Jeffree Star. There's all sorts of controversy about Jeffree Star cosmetics, so whether you like them or don't like them, I'm just showing you a dupe. This is for Sagittarius. It's a beautiful, dusty, kind of lavender color. This one actually doesn't smell bad, which is nice because androgyny smells like absolute horrible chemicals. So that is what Sagittarius looks like. Now a good dupe for it is Cheap Thrills from ColourPop. Now ColourPop is about $5, $8 I think. Oh my god, I just totally poured this all over my pants. Yikes. Alright, well that happened. Alright, so here we go. This one right here is Sagittarius and this one is Cheap Thrills. Very, very similar. When it's on your lips, you won't tell a difference. Both formulas feel really nice on the lips, and yeah, so this one is Sagittarius by Jeffree Star. This one is Cheap Thrills from ColourPop. Definitely a price difference and obviously a controversy difference. So if you don't want to buy the Jeffree Star one, get the ColourPop one. This one is another Jeffree Star dupe. This one is Androgyny, which was what I was most excited about. Mine just honestly smells like, do you know what it smells like? It smells like gasoline. That is exactly what it smells like. It smells like gasoline. It does not smell like black licorice or root beer or whatever it's supposed to smell like. It smells straight up like gasoline. So my dupe for it, which is not drugstore, but it is not Jeffree Star, is 109 by Makeup Forever. This formula is amazing. It doesn't smell like chemicals, which is great. So this one is Androgyny. This one is Make Up For Ever shade 109. They are very similar. They look very similar on the lips. One smells like chemicals, the other one doesn't. So the Make Up For Ever, I love the Make Up For Ever formula. It is so good. So I would definitely recommend picking up shade 109 from Make Up For Ever if you really like the androgyny color. And the last dupe I have is this is the Make Up For Ever shade 105, which is so beautiful. It's probably one of my favorite ones to wear. It is a perfect kind of grayish, mauve, nude pink. And my dupe is what I actually have on my lips, which is the Vivid Matte Liquid. These are brand new, new colors, and this is in Gray Envy. Now this feels so good on the lips. It's so moussey and creamy. I think this would probably also be a dupe for Stone from Dose of Colors, which is another one of my favorites. So this one is the Maybelline, and this one right here is the Make Up For Ever. The formulas are both great. It's just a little bit of a price difference depending on what you prefer. So that is my dupes video. Let me know some of your favorite dupes that you've tried. Leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that thumbs up button, and check out Nicole's video if you haven't already, and go subscribe to her. Tell her I sent you, and I hope you guys are doing well. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye!